different this year than last year. You're actually here at the start of the year. Last year, of course, training with the under-20 team that won a gold medal. What's the summer been like for you, just to be able to focus on your training and no international competition?
It's been good. I was able to be at home, and that was nice for me because I wasn't traveling as much. So I think that was good to be in a routine. And I trained a little bit with the Chicago Red Stars, so it was a good environment to be able to grow in.
Did you get to play in any games with the Red Stars this year?
No, I was playing games with the U23 team, so I got some games in, which was good, just to keep that.
Were those just some friendlies with U23s?
No, it was with the U23 Eclipse team, so it's through a thing called ECNL, and
Okay.
We went to nationals and stuff with that, so it's just kind of a league in the summer.
Gotcha. Pretty good level of competition, though?
Yeah, it's mostly all college kids, so D1 players kind of competing against each other.
I asked Cassidy about this. I'll ask you as well. Tell me a little bit about the beep test.
Yeah, it's not the most fun to run, but it's something that's needed, and I think it's good for us to base how our fitness level is coming in as a group.
How did you feel about your fitness level after the beep test?
I mean, I wanted to do better, but I think I'm at a good starting point.
Talk about some of the goals you've set for your team this year. You're a perennial NCAA tournament team. What are some things you're working on maybe to take that next step this year?
Yeah, I think we just always want to get better as a team and grow, and we're going to make mistakes, but as long as we don't make the same ones and just continue to get better throughout the season, I think that's one of our main goals.
Obviously, you're just getting your first look at some of the freshmen who are coming in, but from what you've seen here in the early going and what you've heard, what do you think they can add to the roster this year?
Hopefully they'll add a lot. I mean, I've heard a lot about them and seen a little bit, so hopefully they'll add a lot of character to our team.
And how about you as a senior now? What kind of extra leadership now do you kind of feel might be on your shoulders as one of the seniors on this squad?
Just to set a good example and show the underclassmen just kind of the ropes and just kind of leave a legacy and a good example behind.
Now individually, of course, you're climbing up the charts on a lot of leaderboards here at Illinois. Do you look at that kind of stuff? Do you have some of those records as maybe some individual goals for yourself?
I'm not really into that kind of stuff. To be honest, I'm not really sure records that need to be broken or there are or things like that. But I'm just personally trying to improve again and do better than my previous years.
You'll have some good competition to start off the season at Notre Dame. You've seen them, of course, a couple times over the last few years. Talk about the challenge that'll present to open the season.
Yeah, it'll be a really good challenge, and I think that will be a great game. And the last time we played them at home, so we're going to go to their field and play them. So I think it's a good change of environment for us as well.
All right, Vanessa, thanks a lot. Good luck this season.
How do you stay hungry? You get all these individual accolades, and it would be so easy for someone like you to kind of coast and go, hey, I'm going to be good. I don't really have to put into the work. How do you stay hungry to really take your game personally to the next level?
I just like improving as a player, and you can always do better and improve. So I think that's something that I just strive on and keeps me going.
What do you think it would take to get this program to really break through on the national level, be one of those National League programs? You guys have been so clse for so long. What do you think is holding this program back a little bit right now?
I think just as long as we're all on the same page and really put in that effort together and work as a team, I think this year it might happen.
You mentioned Notre Dame, a really tough schedule from top to bottom, especially when you get into the Big Ten. What do you think about kind of the schedule as a whole? I know you guys are really only worried about one game right now, but as you look at the challenges you have this season, I mean, how well will that prepare you for the postseason?
It'll definitely prepare us, and we have a lot of great teams that we're playing, and I think it's just exciting as a player to see that and see that your coaches feel that you can handle that roster or that schedule. So I think it's just excitement.
When you prepare for a game, I'm sure that you feel all of the eyes on you at every game. How do you mentally sort of prepare for that before a game, knowing that everybody's going to make sure they know where you are on the field?
I just like going out and just playing a game, and it's just any other game, so I don't really think about who's there, who's watching. It's kind of mostly what I can do to help my teammates and what as a team we can do to get better as the game goes on.
You were getting ready at this time last year to go to Japan. How nice is it going to be this year? It was a great opportunity for you last year, but how nice is it going to be to just be here for the full season?
It's going to be a lot better, and I think just being able to focus on one thing instead of trying to come back into the middle of a season and kind of fit into the group that's already kind of combined. So I think this year it'll be just nice to not have to leave and come back.